Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanord, and in today's videos, I want to talk about a little bit about the top tier ARB environment a little bit. And why I'm saying that because I'm kind of having a very kind of feeling on current ARB top tier is kind of sucks to play, and I'm sure a lot of you guys may feel it later on, and that's why I'm trying to make a video about this. And yeah, so I want to share my opinion in this update, and hope you guys will like it, and I hope you guys will agree with me. And if you guys don't disagree with me, you also can leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know and why you disagree with me, and what was the reason, and yeah. So first of all, I will talk about three different stuff. One is the matchmaking. Second is the multipathing problem, and the third is the stock grind problem. And yeah, so I will move it one by one. So let's move on to the first topic, the multipathing. And first thing, I think most of you guys may notice that the multipathing got nerfed. They nerfed it from 100 meter to 60 meter. And if you guys know how multipathing working is, when you flying so close to the ground, for example, maybe you flying close to the ground like about 50 meters, and then most of the active radar homing missile or the semi-active radar homing missile, we call it SAR or the Force 3. And yeah, if you stay that close to the ground, the missile will straight up just hitting the ground with not hitting your plane. But sometimes it will still hit you based on the missile, the path of the missile when they are going to hit you. Sometimes you're flying so close to the ground, but the missile is still going to hit your wing and whip your wing off, and the missile didn't explode. But that's the point. The missile didn't explode. So that's how the multipathing work. And in current update, the Seek and Destroy, they nerfed the multipath to 60 meter. And if you guys have experienced this, when you try to flying very close to the ground, and there is a tree, a lot of tree is in the way, and you guys may notice that some of the tree is kind of invisible, and some of the tree is straight up a object. And if you hit the object, your plane will straight up just blow up or just rip off. If you guys notice that. And if you hit a invisible tree, you will just, or a ghost tree, I should say that, and you just fly through them. Is no problem. But sometimes you don't know which one is a object, which one is not. There's a lot of tree, and these tree is very tall too. Sometimes they're above 70 meters, sometimes they're above 50 meters. Just right now the multipathing, the highest limit is the 60 meters. So what does that mean is you are not doing multipathing while the tree is in the way, due to the tree is much taller than the multipath limit, and you will still getting hit by the phosphorus missile. That's why multipathing is a problem, because if you fly a plane that don't have a phosphorus missile, or you have a kind of a little bit worse SAR missile or the semi-active radar homing missile, you're not able to counter-attack the enemy firing the Force 3. Why I'm saying that is Force 3, when you're firing the Force 3 missile, while the Force 3 missile reached to certain range, they can track the enemy by itself. But the SAR missile it won't. You have to maintain a lock and try to guide the missile to the enemy target. And while the missile is already active, and then the enemy just need to turn away and try to fly defensive or try to outrun your SAR missile. Then your SAR missile will mostly is not going to hit, and then the force missile will going to hit. And that's so unfair. There's totally unfair fight over there. You cannot do anything just except waiting for the missile to hit you and try to play for the god and hope the multipathing is working for you in your match. Sometimes you have a match that have a lot of freaking tree in the way, and I already mentioned that the tree is much taller than the multipath limit, so you kind of just sit and duck. You nothing you can do except try to of course you can notch the missile. It's still working if you notch the missile, but you have to fly defensive and go away. But you know, is when I mean the multipathing should set it a little bit higher for me because at least we have a chance to dodge it while flying low, you know. And the example that I mentioned is only one plane firing at you, but if they have multiple planes firing at you with the phosphor missile, what can you do? A lot of YouTuber or a lot of content creator already said that when you get multiple warning from your radar, you can't notch all the missile in the same time, you know, and you can't do a multipathing to dodge it due to the tree is much taller than the tree. You only can do is using the chaff and try to notch the missile, but do you have that much chaff? You know, right now the most flare in top tier I think is not the Figan, is the Gripen. Yeah, the JS39. They have 640 countermeasure. And yeah, I mean, if you fly a Gripen, that's fine. You have a lot of countermeasure. You can pop all day long, you know, try to dodge the missile. But compared to the F-15, even the Su-27 SM, J-11, and some plane that only have around 180 countermeasure, you have to save for some countermeasure for later of the battle. But you know, you can't use all of them, so it's kind of a little bit annoying. And also I can give another example is while you're getting force free, you're trying to fly defensive, but your team didn't get a warning and they just start flying straight up to the enemy and they die. Mostly, if you guys notice that, it's so one-sided battle, because what I'm saying that is you can try flying a start plane and then or not start flying a plane with a no active radar hormone missile or the phosphorus missile, and just later on after the battle and after the first run of the phosphorus missile, your whole team just left by half, you know, and the enemy having still have a lot of teammate left due to maybe matchmaking problem. I can't say that, but it's very, very often to happen. If you guys notice that the battle is so one-sided, when you have half of your team gone and you have to face all of the enemy, and you don't have a phosphor missile, and you don't know the enemy do they have a phosphor missile at all. You know, it won't tell. Only the RWR will tell you when the missile is launching at you. Only will beeping you. You know, and you also need to think about that. Is that a semi-active radar hormone missile or is a phosphorus missile? So there have a lot of things to happening right now, and also another point is the RWR have to maybe need to make or need a rework. You know, sometimes the missile is flying in a way, but it's not locking on you. Your RWR will still notice that you have a missile incoming. At that moment, most of the people normally will think, oh, the missile is coming for me, so I have to fly defensive and try to pop chaff or notch the missile. At that moment, you're already plopping your countermeasure, but at the end, you find out the missile is not going for you, it's going for the other teammate, and you already wasted a lot of countermeasure. This is another problem. And yeah, I mean, if I say that it may make the game not realistic at all, but it's at least it will fix for the current top tier ARB environment a little bit better, you know. At least make people can able to join a game and fight the enemy. I know the Frost Tree is kind of like before the enemy spotted you destroy them first, but it's so boring. If you guys feel it, when you start flying and after a few minutes you got killed by the missile, and then you go back to your hangar and try and then go to another match and get killed by the same weight again, and then you do it again, and it's just a cycle, you know. It's so hard to play it in this game. I mean not so hard. If I say so hard, because skill issue, but totally you can avoid the missile very easily if you guys notice that how to fly defensive. And right now I already changed my style of flying. While my RWR getting pinged it, I already tried to notch it and not keep flying straight, and try to even I can going back and try to outrun the missile, because I already noticed that if people locking me, I'm about to getting a phosphorus coming to me, so I'm already flying defensive. But the point that I don't like it is right here. If you guys know the F-15J, this jet, it don't have a fostering missile at all. But on the F-15JM, they do have a fostery, so it's a huge difference having a fostery. And yeah, and I don't want to talk too long on the multipathing. So I already want to say what I want to say is the multipathing is not enough for us to try to dodge the missile due to the tree height and also and some other stuff. Even the terrain too. The terrain will change too. Sometimes you will have a slope or have a have a kind of trench or a hole. Even if sometimes you have a hill like that, you have to fly up and fly down. And if you fly above Mach, your plane didn't have that maneuverability to roll that fast and go down that fast too. You know, and yeah. And let's move on to the second topic that should be the stop plane. I think, yeah, stopping first at first, and then stop plane. Why I'm saying that is, right now my F-15JM is stock, and I'm playing a 13.0. What does that mean? Is 13.0 is a battle rating that most of the people will have a fostering missile in their jet, and yeah, if you have a lot of money or you have a credit card that can support you to buy a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't mind you spaded your vehicle by using Golden Eagle. I mean, some people may use that method to make their grind less suffer, but for me, I'm not going to spend any stuff in the jet at all. And right now, I can show you guys I'm totally stock in the screen. You guys may saw now you guys may saw it. And yeah, I will going through a lot of pain later on. Why I'm saying that is, later you're grinding your jet, that means more people will get fostering missile. More people getting fostering missile, you mostly will die more compared to, you know, getting your experience, try to make try to grind your jet, you know. And combine it with the multipathing problem, what does that mean? When you're grinding a stop plane, it's mostly impossible for you guys to grind it out due to the fostering missile and the multipathing. Is just unable to grind it. I mean, not unable. It's so hard to grind a jet, due to you don't have the armament to deal with it, and you don't have the chance to deal with it, and it's so hard to getting RP to grind out your jet too, due to a lot of people right now is flying high, and due to right now the Force 3 has came to the update, and a lot of people find out the fly high matters, and right now a lot of people flying high try to just slamming the Force 3 and then RTB, rearm and slam it again, rearm and slam it again, just keep slamming or the spamming the Force 3 missile. And yeah, this is why the current ARB is not fun to play at all. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of boring to play for me. It's not fun, just boring. Due to I'm getting killed by Force 3 flying low again and again and again. So yeah, for me, I don't like current update for top tier RLB, but I'm not sure how about the mid tier or semi high tier, like 10.0, 10.7, or even 9.7 like that. I haven't tried yet. Right now, I'm just trying to focusing on grinding my plane. I can show you guys. I'm still not finished my grind yet. I look my F-16AM is almost done. Only few plane left, and I still have a lot of jet need to grind, and even the British. I still have a Sea Harrier F-82 need to grind, but I already got the Tornado S3, so a little bit better for me. And even the America I still don't have the AV-8B plus, so I still have to grind it. And yeah, I mean, I mean, I have enough experience to tell you guys about this, and yeah, and the stop plane problem is very huge too. What I think is Gaijin should give us a stop fostering missile. Stop fostering missile. What does that mean? Is only can let us bring 2 missiles. That's it. Only can let us bring 2 fostering missiles. That way, we'll have our ground much easier. What I'm saying that is, you don't have a lot of fostering missiles, so you have to consider how to use it, and you won't like the people that having 6 or or 4 like that, and spamming them in the higher altitude, and then go back and rearm. But you can't, due to you only have 2, so you have to save it for some case that you have to have some people in a long range, and some people are flying high, then you have a way to counter those people to spamming their missile in a very high altitude, and you don't have any armament to deal with it you know Right now, I only have M9L. You guys may notice that M9L cannot wish to a freaking 9,000 to 10,000 meter high to try to shut down the people up above. It will run out the energy or ran out energy before the missile reached it to the enemy. It's so dumb when you're playing a stop plane. You only can do is only bombing base, but bombing base. Oh, you also can go kill some people before you don't get killed by phosphry. But if you always getting killed by the phosphry, and the only one thing you can do is only bombing base to try to get much RP as you can, and try to grind out the jet much quicker and try to get involved in the battle. But before you go into the base and bomb base, you have to dodge the phosphor missile. The only way to dodge it is only fire and low, but fire and low or launch the missile. What I mean is, but if you fire and low, the multipathing is not working at all due to the tree is in your way, very annoying, and also the fire and low matter is totally not here. And if you're launching the missile, you're wasting your time to launch the missile, and other allies, maybe they don't have a phosphor missile, then they just straight up just go to the base and bomb the base. And I'm so sure top tiers, if you play a stop plane in a top tier environment and you have a lot of people playing stop plane, they always bring bomb like the napalm, the normal bomb, and even maybe some other rocket pod to try to grind their jet faster. And you're racing with them to try to get the base, and if you don't, you just did nothing. You only have 2 missile, and those 2 missile is kind of sucks too. Luckily, they did give us a 9M as a start missile, so better than nothing for me. And yeah, so what I want to say is stock ground is a problem right now. They should give us a better loadout to grind out the jet, and or just solve the multi-path problem, then make the stock grind little bit better. And yeah, so and then yeah, I think that should be the stop playing problem. And this problem and the multipath problem can turn into another problem, that is the matchmaking. Why I'm saying that is, why Gaijin don't separate the people that having a phosphor missile and don't have a phosphor missile? Why they don't separate these 2 type of people? Then that way will make the whole game much better. Legit. If I don't know, do you guys agree with me or not? Or just like the other content creator said, that is, just make the match smaller, make the match much smaller compared to now 16 versus 16 people. Right now it's just too many people having phosphor and spamming it. And also, if you separate 2 type of people, one type of people having phosphor, then the other type of people at least have a chance to survive and getting RP for them, to grind out their jet while using a stop plane. What I'm saying that is, if you guys can imagine that, if you think about you having a previous update environment in your stop plane, or you rather to want a current top tier ARB environment in your stop plane. It's so simple. It's just a logic things. If you guys think like this, if you guys want to get hit by a SAR missile or phosphor missile, simple as that. SAR missile is so easily to dodge it, and if you dodge it, you escape it. They or the enemy will lose the lock, and the missile just go nowhere, except the R-27ER, because that missile is dumb. And yeah, and phosphor, it doesn't matter. It will guide by itself, so they don't need to maintain the lock, and they just do whatever they want. They want to fly low or fly away, But it doesn't like the SAR missile, so this is why I want to say, separate these 2 people, just make the grind easier, And I know that will be increase the the workload for the Gaijin employee, but I think this is the this is the only way to separate these two people, make the game fun again. Just current top tier ARB is just too boring for stop playing, and also for some people just try to grind out the new battle rating 13.0 plane. It's just so hard to play it. It's just so annoying to play it. If you fly in the Russian plane, it's fine because you have R27ER, a much faster and much mobile, should I say it, or more agility. I forgot how to say it, but at least you have much more maneuverability to hit the target, on the R27ER, and yes, I think the matchmaking is a problem, so I'm set those problems first before send this problem due to the first two problems is kind of leading to this problem, and yeah, so I'm not sure do I say it in a correct way or in a very very detailed way, and hope you guys like it, and yeah. And I hope Gaijin will fix the matchmaking problem. If they will, or not fix it, just introduce a new matchmaking problem just for the current top tier environment. Due to it's so unfair for people that having a phosphorus missile or not having a phosphorus missile and in a stock plane too, and yeah. So hope you guys like it. And if you guys like this video, make sure leave a comment or you can give me a like too. And also, if you guys have any idea to try to fix the current ARB right now, and also you can leave it in the comment section. And yeah, and if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's not costing you guys any money, so feel free to hit it. And also, I'm trying to work my way into the War Thunder CC program. You guys may say a lot of the War Thunder already have a lot of CC right now, but I only can say this is I really love playing this game, so I try to work my way to the CC program and try to get more content for this game, try to promote this game more, and yeah. And if you guys want to get notified by YouTube, make sure to turn on the bell button when I have a new video out, and don't forget to turn on the bell button. And yeah, I think that should be it, and hope you guys have a nice day, and see you guys on the next one.